Uh, Things I do that she does, that he doesn't, that could be controversial, that definitely are discussed, and at the end of the day, they're just a big topic that everybody's speaking about for different reasons and different matters, or maybe the same reasons, but they have a different approach about it. Um, so yeah, things that I do, bear with me, that work for me. Everything that I'm going to share now is more like I do it. It's not about you should do it and why. I do it because I've tried different things, and yes, backed up by medicine, science, research, and I mean it is true. Like some of it is just true. You could decide to not listen to what people have to say and just like no, it can't be, not right, or you're just gonna listen to something, look it up, research a little more, and try. If it's not unhealthy, why don't you try it? So, things that I do. First of all, getting up in the morning and grabbing myself a cup of hot water, lukewarm water, sorry, a pinch of salt, lemon, and I will throw in um, now and again, not all the time, but just this little pot here. You get it in different forms, but shilajit, I kind of like it. It's a bit odd, very stony like taste. Um, yeah, I just like the way it feels. It gets me going in a way. Um, And I think more than just what it actually does to the body, what's really interesting about it, it's a habit that I got into, and I mean not that I can't function without, but when I do it, it's like brain goes on, my body starts functioning, and there's a reason to the movements I'm doing, and it just like kickstarts the day in a very peaceful way actually. It's like meditation, active meditation, and for the aparté, meditation doesn't always have to be just seated, hands on knees, eyes closed, and humming for a very fun picture of it. But meditation, if you take Kung Fu and the Shaolin monks, meditation is a way of life, and it's the intention that you set and that you bring into everything that you do. So yeah, hey, that's how I kickstart meditate my morning. With that said, now after that I move into some moving. It can be joint mobility, it can be yoga flow, it can be just anything light that I feel like doing on that specific day, and just wakes up the body physically. But again, mentally speaking, there's a thought behind what I do, and the when I mean the thought behind what I do is like when I think about my movements, I I just coordinate brain and body using my nervous system to bring a thought into motion, and you can call it magic. That's right. After moving, I like to. Sometimes I'll write, sometimes I will not. But more importantly, I do go for food, and I like to have eggs in the morning. I will eat. I will eat like steak also or leftovers. Sometimes if I've decided that I'm training early, I'll go with something easier to easier and lighter to digest probably. Just like Greek yogurt, throw in some whey protein, have some fruit, but keep it in little quantity so that I'm not overdoing my stomach and digestive system. But other than that, my eggs are pretty much a go-to. Um, 3 to 4 to maybe 5 eggs, just depends if I'm having it alone, if I'm having it with something else like cheese or feta or a bit of meat. I'll have some nuts thrown in there. I will look at having a source of fat, such as avocado. Most of the time, it's avocado or nuts or like hard cheese, such as gruyere. Um, yeah, maybe. And that is seldom. I haven't done it actually in a while, but like bacon, why not? A little bacon just on top of the eggs, nice and crispy. Not too crispy because like the more you crisp it, the less it has in it to provide your body with. So I'm just finding that just middle situation where it's a little tender but crispy on the outside. That is good. And shows skill in cooking too. Um, on top of that, I will add like aioli. See, aioli. No, a little garlic, just cut up raw garlic or throw it in with the eggs and have it little warm. Um, and yeah, it kind of suits me. And some will say, "Oh, but your breath, boo." No, I do not stink. Um, I don't sweat with a funny smell either. I don't speak with a funny breath or anything. Like I say, these are things that work for me. What I've started incorporating more into my morning breakfast is fruit. Fruit, without talk about macros or anything, fruit because it's energy. Like eggs, yeah, calorie wise, it's energy, but like real energy. Everything is energy. We are energy, and fruit provides you with a big lot of that light energy. More so than meat and eggs and stuff like that. So yeah, I believe in the power of energy, and I think to beam myself up with a little more than the good macros. But it's like, hey, I'm looking to be just energized, pumped, with a load of vitality here, and so yeah, just some more fruit thrown into it, and I'll go like maybe one, two, just depends, and I'll mix them up. So maybe like a banana, a peach, or an apple, a plum. Sometimes I'll have melon. It just depends on the season, really. A lot of the times I'll have like local fruit, being here in Switzerland, what works pretty well is just pears, apples, all sorts of berries, um, plums, peaches, apricots, especially where I live. And yeah, I'll try not and go too exotic because the sun and the quality of the air and the earth and the water and all of that is not the same here than it is over there. And I have not been living in that same environment where the fruit is grown, so I will not have necessarily the the best enzymes in my body to digest the fruit. But then again, that's another belief of mine and backed up by studies again. Um, yeah, that's it. Something I do, but it's a not do. I do not have coffee with my food. I try and keep coffee separate. I'll have it like maybe an hour at the earliest after my meal. I actually like to, because for me that's how it works best. If I have it on top of a meal, it's kind of a shit show. Otherwise, me, coffee is a moment. It's supposed to be relaxing. It's supposed to be enjoyable, alone or with company. I can be working, but it's a moment, like it's a ritual in a way. I make it a ceremony for myself. Don't worry, that's like, it's not about like hanging up the flags and lighting the candles. No, it's just like how you intend going into things. So that's it. I mean, I could go on, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it this, and like I say, what I eat, what I do, what I consume, what I'm preaching here is backed up by science. It's backed up by medical research, and it's experimenting. It's testing. What I do doesn't necessarily work for everyone else. Some may resonate with some of the different parts of what I do, but not all. And that's the beauty of everyone's path. You want to be able to pick, choose, and if it doesn't work, be smart enough to be able to say, oh no, not that, but maybe I can twist it and make this happen instead. And that will have so much more benefit for you, and supporting your systems rather than depriving you or bringing you down. So that's my thought. And having said all this, now my breakfast is just like lying here in front of me, and I'm gonna eat it. So you guys have a great day.